Now we've got some breaking news to bring you from a court in Paris, and 10 people have been found guilty of cyberbullying France's First Lady Brigitte Macron with false transgender claims and malicious age gap remarks. Well, one of the defendants got a 6-month jail term, while the others were handed suspended prison sentences of up to 8 months. Well, let's go straight to Paris and join our correspondent there, Hugh Schofield. So, Hugh, first of all, just to bring us up to date on the background to this case and what this group of people were accused of.
Well, people around the world, I think, know now that there is this ongoing issue about false claims about Brigitte Macron. That's the president's wife, a lot older than him. A lot of malicious dirt raking and fabrication has circulated online, and it's got, surprisingly, absurdly, got this huge traction. It is now the stuff of an awful lot of interchanges on the internet. Most famously of all, there's of course the American influencer Candace Owens, who has made videos alleging that Brigitte Macron is a man, and claiming to have evidence to back this up, which she's never actually produced. The Macrons have gone on the offensive in all of this, and what's happened here in Paris is like a kind of foreshadower of the bigger court case, which is going to happen at some point in America when they sue Candace Owens for defamation. What's happened here in France is that these 10 people who've now been convicted were accused of exchanging on the internet the libel, making these sort of cyberbullying remarks about Brigitte Macron, alleging that she's a man, that she was her brother who's had a sex change, that there's a sort of paedophile element in her relationship with the much younger Emmanuel Macron, and so on. And the court now, having heard the case a couple of months ago, the court now has given its verdicts, and these 10 people, just ordinary people, I mean, none of them particularly well known, none have any kind of reputation apart from a couple of sort of middle-ranking influencers. They've got these sentences. So it's seen here as a kind of slap on the wrist, and a warning, and a sign that the law will not take this kind of action lightly.
And one of the people who was convicted has been sentenced to jail as well.
Yeah, we're waiting to read the full assessment of the case and the judge's full remarks. What's being reported out of the court now is that this person, and we don't know which one it is, got this firm jail sentence because he or she didn't turn up in the court. So it is a added punishment for disrespecting the law. We'll have to wait till this is fleshed out more. More than that, I can't really say.
OK. And Hugh, very briefly, what's the conversation in France been around this? Has there been a lot of support for the First Lady as she pursued this through the courts?
Yes, there has, of course. I mean, I think the vast majority of people regard it in the proper light, which is as an absurd but terrifying sign of our times, that this has got anywhere into the public eye and is taken at all seriously. But it is taken seriously because it is now the stuff of, very serious videos that circulate online, which are obviously damaging to her feelings, and it's a sign of how conspiracies and these sort of far-fetched ideas can latch onto people's minds. So most people, of course, are with the First Lady, but there are people out there, no doubt, who feel inclined to suspect that maybe there's something in all of this, that the deep state media is suppressing stuff. I mean, that feeling is why these rumours survive, and that feeling obviously exists in France as it does elsewhere.
OK, Hugh Schofield, thank you very much for bringing us up to date on that court case there.